Hi, this is Ed from Computer Science. This is the Python Lesson 1 Introductory Course to Python. So you need to use a Python compiler. So you can go to Google, use Chrome, I guess. You type Thonny here, Thonny. It's Thonny Python IDE for beginners. So use this one. And it can do it for Windows, Mac, or Linux. So I only have Windows, so it works very well for me. So that's our first step. So we close this and we click on the Thonny here. It's already downloaded, so I don't need to download it. And we can start a brand new file. So go File, New, and you start a new file. So the first thing in Java is in Python, you want to print out a message. So you go print, you type I like Python. And you can go File, Save As. So you should make a folder for yourself. So I have lots of folders. I can just make one for students here. Oh, we can just do it right in D drive here. So find my D drive. Well, it's your D drive. And you go New, Folder, and you type Python lessons. So we just have lesson 1 for now, but we were adding new lessons. So I just thought we would have lesson 1 video. I really don't like videos, but they're very popular. And some people like videos, some people like PDF files, some people like live instruction. So we're going to try have all 3: live instruction, and we're going to have instruction on Skype, and we're going to have videos. So here's our first video. Okay, and then we make a file name called Lesson 1. Okay, there. Now we have Lesson 1 in a folder called Python Lessons. In your folders, don't put the spaces. In the Linux and the Mac, they don't like spaces. Although Windows can handle spaces, it's not a good idea. And I can run this one. There it says, I like Python. I have to move this over a little bit. I really can't move it over a little bit. But you can see it at the bottom here, I like Python. The I you cannot see. The video is not. Maybe I can still do that. Yeah, there. But this is much better for us. Okay, there he is. I like Python. Great. So the next thing in programming, you want keyboard. So we need to put, when we get something from the keyboard, we need to put the value somewhere. So we put the value in variables. So in Python, you can just start typing what you want. Other programming languages, it's much more difficult or much more typing. And Python's so easy. That's why everyone likes Python. So you go name equals input, and you say, please enter your name. So I type very slowly, so you got really nothing to worry about. And also I just type with one finger. So I've been doing that for many years. So please enter your name. So it's going to put a message on the screen, please enter your name, and it's going to put the value, the person's name, in the variable name. So the variables, they store the values. And then I can make another print message to say print. Go nice to meet you. And then you put the word name here. So in Python, we have single quotes and double quotes. So the new people, like the young kids, they like the single quotes. But the old people like me, the C programmers and the Java programmers, they use the double quotes. So I do it without thinking. So, but usually I'm just mixing it. So you can either keep the single quotes or the double quotes or mix them up. So most people mix them up. They use the double quotes for long messages and use the single quotes for little letters. But anyways, it doesn't really matter. But it's good to be consistent in programming. So if you're going to use the single quotes, always use single quotes. If you use double quotes, always use double quotes. It gives people more confidence about your program. Okay, so we have this now, and we can run it. So it's sounding very, very easy to use. I recommend this for anybody. It's like, it's got everything everything you want. Editor, it's got a debugger. In future lessons, we can go to debugger. Okay, so I just hit the run button here. Like this one's probably better. It says, please enter your name. I'll move the screen, make it a little smaller. You can see it. Okay, there. Because we're in the recorder, so we don't get to see everything. Oh, my name's Ed, by the way. I don't really tell people my name. And it's nice to meet you, Ed. So let's recap what we did so far. We made a little Python program. The print statement prints things to the screen, messages to the screen. It tells students text messages. And the input statement gets values from the keyboard. What's neat about the input statement, you get a little prompt message. So this is very unique in a program. You get the prompt message. So it makes it really, really easy for you. That's why people like Python so much. You get 10-year-olds doing Python. It's so easy for them. They go, nice to meet you. So these are the variables. These are the print statements. This is the input statement. So program has statements and they do things. And that's about it. You don't make it so complicated. People make programming so complicated they never even get anything finished. Okay, so next thing we want to get someone's age. So get age equals input. We'll also I just use the single quotes, and I want to be consistent. And you go, please. Oh, we can say, how old are you? That'd probably be better. How old are you? And a little question mark. The input needs a little colon, a little space. If you don't, your keyboard can lock up. So after the question mark, we put a little space. Makes it much, much easier. And then we get the person's age. Now, two types of numbers in programming. There's strings, like names, and there's numbers like age. We need to convert this to a number because anything on the keyboard is a string. So you got to convert it to a number. So many people don't know this. So I'm telling you, so now you know this. So pretty easy to do. You go age equals int age. And when you become a really, really good programmer, you can put these two lines into one line. But for now, we just do it separately. So new people, we always do it 2 lines, but we got these hotshot people. They know everything about programming, so I don't know why they take these lessons. So we do it in 1 line because they would start, you know, they show off people. You know. So now we want another message. So the print statement's kind of neat because you can put many values and many messages all in 1 line. So we go print, and we get UR, and I put the word age, and then I type years old. So the print statement puts little spaces for you, so you don't need to worry. Well, I'm not a good typer, so I got nothing to worry about. You don't have to go these lessons where they type so fast you can't keep up with. Okay, so you're years old. And now I'm going to run this one. Hit here. I always do it this way. I don't like these, but it's more complicated. All these little options. So run current strip. There we are. Enter your name. Say add. Oh, I want my age. Oh no. I guess we're 24. Okay. So you are 24 years old. So you say, nice to meet you, add. How old are you? And you are 24 years old. So a little program. You enter your name. Please enter your name. I'm going to use Tom next time, not my real name. And next to meet you, add how many years old? 24. So people who never programmed before, it's so exciting for them. But people who know a little bit about programming, they go, oh, I want to learn more. I want more. It's too easy. Okay, so next thing you want to do is put all this code in a function. So the function contains the programming statements. It just makes your programming more and more organized. So easy to do. We type def and main. So the first function in any program is the main. So we put a little colon here. Python likes a colon. It's a colon language. So we have to indent all these, and Python likes the indentation. You can do it with the tab like this. You can do it with spaces like this. I always use 4 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4. Or if you're really, really hotshot person, you can go edit and you can type indent selected items there. So they like the 4 spaces. Now if you run this program, it won't work. So let's do that. It doesn't work because you have to call the main. Just like Tarzan, he calls Jane. He goes, ah, and then Cheetah, the monkey, shows up. And he's so disappointed. Oh, that's okay. So we're going to call the main, ISIS main, and you put round brackets. You need to distinguish a variable from a function call. So the round brackets is function calls. This round bracket is defining a function. So a little difference. You define the function and then you call it. Okay, now our program should work. I'm going to use Tom now because I don't want people to know my real name unless they keep on emailing me looking for Ed. So they can look for Tom and say, oh, Tom doesn't work here anymore. And Tom's 24. Tom's always been 24 for the last 10 years. Right, so it still works. So our program's complete. Our lesson 1's almost complete. So now commenting. Commenting, very, very important. When I first started programming, I didn't think commenting was important. But now I realize how important it is. So we got two types of comments. We have multi-line comments and we have single comments. So I always put the multi-line at the top, and I'm going to say program. Oh, I always put the program name first. So it's lesson 1. You get nothing to worry about. I type so slow, and then I put the name at the top, and then I say program 2. I always tell what your program's doing, because you come back 5 years from now, you need to know what the program's doing. Program 2, get a name from the keyboard. You can say name and age from the keyboard. You're lucky I'm not a good typer, because get a name and age from the keyboard. Okay, great. And print name and age to the screen. Okay, so multi-comments, multi-line, because 3 double quotes and 3 double quotes and so it makes, and you can use single quotes as well. Like I said, I'm such an old person, it's so habit, like the okay. So now we have the comment, and we can make single line comments now. So it's a pound sign. Now you notice when I go to the end of the line, there's a colon there, it will automatically indent for you. The indent has to be all lined up. If it isn't, your program's not going to work. And you can, I have spent hours and hours just getting indentation correct. So Python is an easy language, but its downfall is the indentation. You can easily lose all your indentation. So it's very, very dangerous, a little dangerous. Okay, so we say, this is print, welcome message. That's what it's doing. It's printing a welcome message to the screen. What's this line doing? It's printing the same. Get a name from the keyboard. Wow, my typing much better now. Okay, no. Oh, still mistakes. Oh well. Okay, there we are, from the keyboard. Okay, so it's going to get a name from the keyboard using the input statement. And this line is going to print a message and a name to the screen. Okay, where's the message? Here. Nice to meet you. Where's the name? Here. So this is a text message. And this is a variable storing someone's name. Like Tom or Ed or Sue or Mary. Okay. And the next thing we want to do is get an age from the keyboard. Get a age from the keyboard. Okay, there we are. So there's the prompt message, how old you are. Goes to the keyboard, you type age 24. It puts the value in the variable age. But what I said about a few minutes ago, that the keyboard, everything's a string, even numbers are strings. So what are strings? Messages. Okay. These are hard-coded strings. So strings can still store the value in a variable. It can store as a number or a string. Okay. So we need to convert the age to a number. Convert string age to a numeric age. Wow, I'm doing typing good today. Whoa, another mistake. Okay, so the age is a string from line 15, and we convert it to a number on line 17. So you don't need to understand programming right away. People's big mistake is they try to understand programming and they can't understand it, so they give up. So we've got these 10, 11, 12 years olds. They have no clue what they're doing, but they can program really good. They just start doing it without thinking. So programming you have to do. You can think after you're doing. You can think and do at the same time, but it's better you start doing, and then it will all fall into place at the end. Okay, and now we have the numeric age. So in this program, we really don't need a numeric age, but we should have a numeric age. We need to distinguish between text messages, text variables, string variables, and numeric variables. So this message is going to be print out age. Print out message in age. Okay. So now I got lots of comments. We probably overkill. So my comments are really, really good. We got the multi-line comments. We got the single-line comments. Okay, and here, need a little comment here that says run or call function main. Call function main. That's what it's doing. It's calling the function main. So the functions always have the round brackets. They're a defining function. We're telling it all the things it needs. And here we're calling the function. Just like how Tarzan calls Jane, but then Cheetah shows up, the monkey, so he's really disappointed. Anyways, I can always remember that when I was a kid. Jane, Tarzan, and the cheetah. So every time I say call function, I think about Tarzan and Jane. Okay, so our program, very beautiful program. Look how beautiful this program is. Make this a little bigger so you can see it. So this is the code window, and this is the output window at the bottom. So I want to get everything in the recording screen. I can make it a little bigger. Look. Okay, yeah. Yeah, so the Thani very, very good to use. We use it in our machine language learning program course, so it's like, and then, okay, so this is our first lesson. So like I said, we can teach you live on Skype. We have the PDF files. You can just do it on your own, or you can do these videos. So whatever you like. So this is our first lesson. So we will have more lessons as we go on. Just like a trial, see if people like it. And, but either way, I start enjoying making the lessons now. Okay, so bye for now, and then we will have more lessons. So all these lessons are free. We don't make our money on lessons. We make our money on homework help. So we made all these lessons for students to help them with their homework. So they pay for their homework, and also for the live lessons, they pay for our time. But for the videos, I just record it once, so we don't need to charge you anymore. We don't need to charge you at all. And the PDF files, they've always been there for many, many years. But what's good about the PDF files, they're always updated. So every time we teach a lesson, we update it, make it much better. And then we take typos out. And every year we have less typos. Okay, so bye for now. I hope you liked the lessons. And we're going to make more video lessons. Lesson 1, Lesson 2, Lesson 3, Lesson 4. And then the course gets more complicated. I don't know if it can teach everything by lessons. But we'll see how it goes. Okay, bye for now. Bye bye.